Hello there, weatherman Richard Green, taking a look at Australian conditions. And today, fairly active along the north and east of the country with some localised heavy downpours and also strong winds in places. Elsewhere, it's a little more settled, but notice that front crossing Tasmania. Let's take a look and see what's happening over the next 48 hours. Fairly warm and toasty in central and northern districts, cooling off in the south and east, and remaining fairly nippy across Tasmania tomorrow as that front passes by. The New South Wales fire situation, a few flare-ups there, but today the good news is cloudy skies with some showers at times, and a cool southeasterly breeze should help conditions. Sydney's 5-day forecast is a little bit up and down this week, and we can take a look at today. Cloudy areas, a few showers from time to time. Temperatures struggling to crack that 20-degree mark as well. Fairly cool in the breeze too. It improves a little bit tomorrow. We see some cloud, but also some sunshine. Still, it's not warming up a lot, perhaps a degree or two warmer than today. Melbourne, it's a different setup. Looking good to start the week, but then it becomes changeable as that front passes by later tomorrow. Let's look at Monday though. Blue skies, sunshine as well. Very warm conditions getting into the mid to high 20s, and that UV index reading very high. Tomorrow starts off nice and toasty again, but cools off in the afternoon there with the arrival of the front, and temperatures plummeting, halving to what they would have been earlier in the day. Let's move on to Brisbane, and the week starts off fairly ordinary but improves later on. Today we see cloudy areas, temperatures into the mid-20s. We might see some showers push into the city later in the day too, into tonight. For tomorrow, it's quite the opposite. Lovely stuff. Sunshine, light breezes, and temperatures in the mid to high 20s. Heading south now to Adelaide, and even though it's a dry week, it won't be all plain sailing. Let's check out today. It's going to be warm today, getting close to that 30-degree mark, blue skies, and again, relatively light winds coming in from the northerly direction. Tomorrow, high cloud thickening up and then cooling off as well as that front passes by. Temperatures dropping into the mid-teens by later in the day. Should remain dry though. On to Perth now, and again, it's a dry week, but temperatures up and down a little bit too. Let's look at Monday. Cloudy areas today. Not overly hot, but still very pleasant. Temperatures in the mid to high 20s. Tomorrow we see more sunshine, the Fremantle doctor kicking in. Not as warm as today, but that UV index reading will be high as well. Let's continue our drive around Australia. Hobart, it is changeable this week, no doubt about that. Today, though, cloudy areas, temperatures not overly high, getting into the mid to high teens, more sunshine likely later in the day. And then on to tomorrow, we've got the arrival of the front. That'll push temperatures down a little bit into the low teens with showers later Tuesday. Let's move further north now, up to Canberra. The week starts off nicely, but then it changes later on. What have we got today? Cloudy areas, temperatures lifting into the 20s as well, should remain dry. And then fast forwarding on to Tuesday, it's cooling down tonight, by the way, 3 or 4 degrees. Tomorrow, we're lifting up to the mid to high 20s for Canberra. Mainly fine conditions are expected overhead. Continuing our trek around the country, and now Cairns. Obviously it's going to be warm, but it's going to be wet later in the week. What have we got today? Mainly dry conditions, a southeasterly breeze, possibly a few showers, and also sunny spells. Temperatures up to around the low 30s. And then during Tuesday, cloudy areas again. 1 or 2 showers are possible. We've got that at around a 30 to 40% chance at this stage. And finally, to finish off, up to the far north, and Thursday looks to be the bright spot at this stage for Darwin. Today it's cloudy areas at times, a few showers as well. Temperatures into the low 30s. Tonight dipping down to around 26, 27 degrees. A few showers are still possible in amongst some sunny spells tomorrow, and warming up to the mid 30s. That's the latest in Australian weather.